The origin of cells. All cells arise from the first genesis, which gave a start to the existence of all other cells. This can be proved by DNA because we all have the same genetic code, showing we all came from the same place. There are many theories from where the first cell came from. One of them is spontaneous generation. This states that the first cell came out of basically nowhere. Another of these theories is panspermia, which states that the first cell or organism came from outer space. And the third one is a theory that states that in early Earth there was a hostile toxic environment with low oxygen and high temperatures that created amino acids, and DNA came to Earth in meteorites. Then, the origin of eukaryotic cells was explained by an endobiotic theory. Toni will now explain the endobiotic theory using a pop comic
named United Comic.
I see that it. No, I know.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay, the endosymbiotic theory. It starts with an ancestral prokaryote, which, as we know, is the first cell on Earth. Then, what happens is invagination, where the ancestral prokaryote develops an endomembrane system with a membrane that you can see there. After that, it develops a nucleus, also with the endomembrane system, and that, with aerobic respiration and with photosynthesis, results in a cell party. So basically, this ancestral prokaryote eats the aerobic respiration and photosynthesis, or it just becomes part of it, and that ends up in this cell, which has both a chloroplast and a mitochondria.
Woo!
That means that it's a complex cell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, with this theory, spontaneous generation was obviously disproved because the first cell did not come out of nowhere. His findings disproved Pasteur's spontaneous generation because there was only microbial growth. Pasteur did an experiment with a swan neck experiment. Toni will now explain this experiment.
Okay. So Pasteur did an experiment where he left a flask closed and then a flask open to see if things grew inside the flask without having air come in. So basically what he saw is that when air did come in and when that happened, things did grow. Yet when the flask did not permit air to come in, because he broke the flask so that air could come in. So when the flask was on and air didn't come inside the tube thingy, nothing grew. So basically that meant that things didn't arise from nothing. They needed some outside external factor, which adds to the endosymbiotic theory.
Disproving spontaneous generation.
Thank you.
Okay,
And
guys, so if you send
oh no!
before like midnight tomorrow, so I can post it, it'll be a